Happy Monday, everyone. Great seeing you here. Uh, Unfortunately, Amanda is quite sick. I think she came down with the flu. So she was so excited to be on this call, especially sharing about the Ignite experience. But yeah, so she's recovering, a lot of coughing and stuff. So pray for her. And yeah, let's get started. So today I wanted to do an Ignite conference recap and takeaway because there are so many incredible things that we learned there. And I also want to bring that back and share with you guys. And with that, towards the end, we're going to have some of the participants of the Ignite event to share their experience and some of the takeaways. Now, this is our leadership team. So you see the agency owners, Frank Brennes, Bo Hirschfield, Stefan Brennes, Sean and Amanda Kim, Landry Peterson, Jericho and Gina Del Rosario, Drake Stratton. And key leaders, we have Kat Cusick, Jessica Jackson, Annabelle Hazelton, Nora Fermento, Jason Powers. And team leaders, we have Ashton Hart, Tanner Redding, Gloria Mendoza, Rose Vincent, and Veronica Sanchez. A couple things. Agency Owner Academy. I know Drake is going to be there. Landry's going to be there. It's an incredible event. So when you become an agency owner, you get an invitation for this. I'm really looking forward to, I think, Jason Powers, Kat Cusick, and Jessica Jackson. You guys are pretty close, so I would love to see you there. And Frank can tell you, we had an amazing time with the AOA too. So it's coming up on May 6th to the 8th. Advanced Market Bootcamp. If you're an agent who are consistently producing on leads and you want to take your business to the next level and become a subject matter expert so that you can get referrals for annuities, debt-free life IULs, this is an amazing event. Connie was sharing how amazing it was. I think she went with her mom and she learned so much. So this is May 19th to the 21st in Asheville, North Carolina, and it's a 3 days of really hands-on training, and they teach you about the different, more advanced products. So if you have a passion for that, this will be a great event for you to join. And upcoming events. So for us, the most important one that is coming up is the Engage Symmetry National Conference. This is September 23rd to the 25th. So if you missed Ignite, I highly encourage you to make that a priority and put it in your calendar. You have to be at conference to see what are the new things that's happening. Surround yourself with the winners so that you can actually get the positive influence and really learn it for yourself and utilize in your business. And this is a really exciting event, corporate overview and wealth accumulation seminar we're going to be doing in Arizona. It's in Queen Creek, and Jamie and Stephanie, they wanted to do an event and invite a lot of like realtors and different business owners to come and check it out. So if you're in that area or if you want to make a trip out there, we can sit up to 100 people. So this is going to be happening at Radiance Clubhouse, and that's the address. So this is April 18th. It's a Saturday, and registration starts at 3:30, and corporate overview starts at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we're gonna plan to have like subs or pizzas there, and you're gonna learn a lot. So we'd love to see you there. And Engage Conference. I share this all the time that if I wasn't at one of the events, conferences back in 2017, if I wasn't there, I might not be here today. That's how impactful the conference has been in my life. So I want you to experience the same thing. So if you want to sign up for it, you can use this QR code, and we have some owner's code. I know Frank has one now, so you can use that code to make the price go from 299 down to 229, I believe. So we'd love to see you there. And producer and capital bonuses. So if you want to get 100% credit towards your bonus with Symmetry, and if you are a top producer and you're producing 15,000 or more, then you get a chance to earn up to 5% extra bonus on top of your commission level. So for you to get 100% bonusable, you want to utilize these products that you see on the screen. And if you use the other ones, most of them give you a 50% credit towards your bonus. And lead credit. I know that they have sent out the lead credit for agents who have written their business in January and got that issued. So there's another one coming up soon, and they're going to deposit those lead credits into your account. If you sell any of the Quility digital products you see on the right side, such as Banner Beyond Term, SBLI Easy Track, MMQSFP, UHL QSFC, Foresters Live Well Plus, and FNG Quantum IUL, then you can get $50 per product issued. Okay. And you have to do minimum of five to start the bonus. So you get $250 and $50 from there. Digital double down. If you are really looking to win an all-paid vacation trip, this is an incredible opportunity. The qualification ends August 31st, and top 10 producers, top five agency owners, top five agency directors and above, top five base shops, and top five directs, you can utilize the products, Quility digital products, and win a contest to win an all-paid vacation for you and another person. So I would say focusing on these products give you lead credits and chance for you to win an all-paid vacation. These are the different exclusive experiences as a Symmetry agent that you can win. Americo Los Cabos, that's already finished. Quebec City, Canada, this just started qualification. And they said it's an amazing Christmas town, the most European city in North America. Would love for you to win this and join us. Papagayo Peninsula in Costa Rica for Banner Life. Bluffton, South Carolina, it's at the Montage with Mutual of Omaha and Reykjavik, Iceland. You can go see the Northern Lights with American Amicable. And this is just an example. You have to do minimum of 45,000 in net paid commission into your bank account, and you have to be in the top 30. So I know we have about five agents who are going for this trip. Would love to see more agents participate in this. Foresters Financial has Dreams, Fund Your Dreams incentive. You can produce a certain amount and issue the policies and get points towards your quarter. And you can get 12% bonus on your production. So let's talk about that real quick. Minimum of 25,000 points, right? So what is 12% of 25,000? I'm going to put it into the calculator. 0.12. So that's $3,000. So imagine a $3,000 bonus every quarter for you to write business with Foresters. I think that's incredible. So I would say if you're utilizing the member benefits to give clients free will, free trust, power of attorney, you can also give back with the different the nonprofit organizations that you want to support. You can get a community grant up to $3,400 a year as a client. So imagine you are a parent of a child who has a baseball team, but they don't get enough funding for the field and it's looking really bad. Then you can apply for those community grants and you can get the maybe the school, like the parents, and you can have them involved and also share about what you do and also get a lot of referrals from that too. Because obviously, if you're helping the community, they're going to want to hear about what what your business is about. So I think that's an incredible opportunity for you to do that.
Hey, Sean, I have a question on that
Yes.
real quick.
Yeah.
What determines, like, I know it says 25,000 points. It
Mhm.
doesn't say like APV. So how are the points awarded? Do you know?
Yeah, it's issue paid annual premium. So if you issued a $3,000 APV product with Foresters, that'll be 3,000 points. So
Okay,
pretty much
okay.
the issue paid business is equivalent to the
Do
point.
the points. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I was curious.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Great question. You're welcome. And March Mania Sales Challenge, team up with Foresters, Live Well Plus, and Advantage Plus 2. So who likes the concept of infinite banking here? If you like the concept of infinite banking, debt-free life, and you want to help clients to get out of debt and really set up their family with a tax-free, pretty much your family bank, these are incredible products. So you get $100 cash on each of your first three issued and paid Foresters Live Well Plus and Advantage Plus 2. and $200 cash for every issued and paid Foresters Live Well Plus or Advantage Plus starting with your fourth contract. That's a lot of money. And if you are not familiar with it, I want you to talk to your agency owner or your upline to talk about this because I think everybody who has a debt should get a debt-free life policy, right? And I think that Frank, aren't you also a person that actually has this policy for your family?
I do. I went full blood work and lab work with
Mhm.
the Advantage Plus product, Advantage Plus 2,
Yeah.
which I love. You could do a lot more
Hmm.
per month, per year on the paid up editions whole life part. So it's awesome. I love it. I use
Yeah.
it. Like when I need to pay taxes, I'll just
Mhm.
reach into that and pay taxes.
Yeah, yeah. So, if you're wanting to sell this, I would say you should get a policy on yourself for your family and really practice what you preach. So this will be a great way for you to really also get a lot of cash prizes for offering this. So, yeah, take advantage of that. And live dial champions wheel. This is something that we have been doing for the last few weeks now. So agents who have committed to doing at least a 1 hour of live dial session on the dojo, you get a chance to win a prize. So I think that we have, let me see. How many, one of the things that's a little harder to track is who actually have live dialed and who has not because we had some agents who had some emergency and couldn't do it. So I think that what we need to do is if you can share with me who has actually made the dials, we'll be able to definitely spin the wheel for this because I think that some agents signed up but haven't dialed. So if you have committed to that time slot, make sure that you do, or find another person to replace that so they can make the dials for you. So we'll go ahead and find that out and get the spinning. So you can use this QR code to sign up for your 1 hour time slot. Weekly orientation meeting. So if you're a new agent and you want to learn the basics of how to become successful in symmetry, you can utilize this QR code. Frank has been generous to actually offer this a new agent orientation, and I would say this is going to really help you jumpstart your business. So I highly recommend you to jump on this every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, especially as a new agent or an agent who doesn't know exactly what you're doing right now. Uh, is this postponed, Frank? Or no?
This week, my son's going to DC.
Okay.
And so I had to be there at 5:30 a.m. to drop
Uh,
him off at LAX. So,
okay.
but yeah, I'll probably miss it because of traffic and I didn't want to,
Okay.
but next week it's on. So next week,
Okay.
stay tuned. I apologize, guys. Life happens, you know,
Yeah,
but
I'm glad you told us up front though. That
yep,
way I
yep,
just
no
know.
problem.
And Elite Training with Sean Kim. This is every Thursday. It's about 30 minutes. We talk about different sales techniques, illustrations, and product knowledge. So if you're not on this, I highly recommend you to be on it because agents say, "Oh, I don't know about this product, that product," but then I go over it, and agents are not on the call and say that they are not trained. I want to make sure that you're taking advantage of these things. Case prep is right after that. Yeah, so if you have a potential client that you have their health information and budget and you want to get some options for them, we help you with that. So bring that to the case prep right after the elite training, and we'll help you
John,
buy the best products. Yes, Charles.
uh, can you mention about the recordings? Because I think that's important. A lot of people might miss this, and they can go in and find a lot of good stuff on your recordings.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for mentioning that. So the Kim Agency, we have a YouTube channel and the trainings and calls that you missed, you can go and watch it again. Or even if you're there, you're like, I want to go back to the training and learn again, then it's posted on the YouTube channel. So you can go and watch there. And Dial Room Bingo. So Jessica, I think that you shared it on the circle for us of who was on the
Yes,
bingo.
it should all be on Engage Line
Yeah,
for who all was there on Saturday this week.
perfect. Yeah, I see that right here. So let me go ahead and spin this real quick. Let's see who the winner is of the bingo. Ryan was there. Kurt, Charles Malone, Jessica, Alima, Victoria, Ryan Hilliard. Oh, we're gonna have to put some last name initial so that we don't get confused. And then Angela Smith, Angela. And then I think this is Ryan M. Okay, perfect. So shuffle real quick. And you know what? Some people win back to back, some agents don't. So we try to shuffle it and give a chance for other agents to win. Oh, okay. So we have Angela. Congratulations to you. Let me see. Is Angela on the call? Me.
I'm not sure, and I'm sorry. I'm driving to my kid's dentist appointment, so I cannot check.
Oh, okay, no worries. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and send that. So we're doing Starbucks gift card, but people are stacking up on the coffee credit. So we are gonna do Amazon gift card instead. So you can use it for, I mean, we buy so many things from Amazon. So Angela, we'll go ahead and get that sent out to you. Congrats to you, Amazon. Okay, and let's go back. So how does this work? If you are, let me go ahead and see. Oh, here you go. Jessica, I know that you updated this pretty recently, so it seems like it's a little less. So is it a little easier to get the bingo?
So I removed a column and a row and removed
Okay.
the free space just to try to give people a little bit better chance
Yeah.
of, because it's only a 2 hour time slot. So I figured
Yeah.
smaller card might make it a little easier. I came very, very close to a bingo this past Saturday. I was only
Yeah.
missing one square in two different directions. So I think it's definitely a little bit easier as long as you are in there putting in the dials for the full 2 hours.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're just making it a little more fun. And you're not doing it alone. You have other agents who are doing it with you. And I would say agents who are on this bingo, I see that they're setting up more appointments. So yeah, let's jump on and let's set up more appointments so that you can sit with more clients and make more money.
Can I
And
add to that really, really quick?
yeah,
I have also noticed that the agents that are on consistently every single Saturday tend to be those of us that tend to make the leaderboards. So I'm throwing that out there. Get in on Saturdays. It's a perfect time to front load your week. Start your week off strong. It's 2 hours Saturday morning, short-term sacrifices for long-term gains, you guys. Get in there with us because it really does make a difference.
yeah, I'm so glad you said that, Jessica. Yes. Success does not happen by accident. You got to put the work in. And newly onboarded agents of the week. So congratulations to Joseph Compton, Director Drake Stratton, and Caleb Taft, Director Thomas Prowse, Thomas Whippler, Director Ryan Hilliard, and Jerry Lara Cuente, I believe, Director Chris Trila. All congratulations getting onboarded with Symmetry. And first time writers of the week. I love this slide. So look at this. Brennis Agency and Hirschfield Agency representing. We have Lee Winters and Ryan McNamara. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I know Ryan and Zach is on this call. Can you correct me if I said it wrong? How do you say it?
McNamara. You were close.
McNamara. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
McNamara. Ryan McNamara. Okay, thank you. And then we have Jerry Lara Cuente. If Jerry's on, I would love to say it right too. And we have Patrick Roy in the Hershey Agency too. Congratulations writing your first application. And now you get a chance to win a $50 lead credit. So let's go ahead and see who is the winner. Jerry and Patrick. Let's see. Okay, close. So we have Lee, Ryan, Terry, and Patrick. Shuffle. And this is for a $50 lead credit. All right. Patrick, congratulations to you. we'll go ahead and get that $50 lead credit deposited into your lead stream so you can purchase leads. All right. And let's go to the new writer spin the wheel. This is so agents who have just joined Symmetry. If you haven't written your first app, there's more reason for you to do. And yeah, become a writer, become more familiarized with the process. And I would say writing a policy on yourself or your family so your family's protected. That's very, very important. So that's a great way for you to start. And let's go over the top agents, top 5 agents of the day. So March 16th, we have Thompson Walker, Kathy Rizzo, Bo Hirschfield, Chris Trila, and number 1 was Jessica Jackson with 2720. And on the top 5 agents of the day for March 17th, we have Caitlin Crawford, Drake Stratton, Lucas Sloan, and Bo Hirschfield, and Stefan Brennis with 3,513. And March 18th, we have Charles Malone, Erin Callahan, Drake Stratton, Chris Trila, and Stefan Brennis with 6,123. Wow, back to back, number 1. And March 19th, we have Spencer Hutchins, Millie Stewart, Brock Tinsley, Lee Winters. He's a new writer, and Bo Hirschfield, 5,323. And March 20th, we have Erin Callahan, Chris Trila, Ryan Hilliard, Stefan Brennis, and Jessica Jackson, 3,843. So already 2 days in a week. Number 1, Jessica Jackson. Oh, again, March 21st, we have Bernard Breathwaite, 985, and Jessica Jackson, 4,198. I think this was on Saturday. Look at that. She had a huge week. And top agents of the day, March 22nd, Sunday, we have Lucas Sloan, Stefan Brennis, and Millie Stewart with 2,477. Congratulations to all of you. And let's go ahead and do the Weekend Warrior spin the wheel real quick. So we have Millie, we have Stefan Brennis, and Lucas, and we have Jessica Jackson and Bernard. Let's see who is the winner of the lead credit. Oh, sure. All right, there you go. So that's Millie, Stefan. Okay. Lucas, Jessica, and Bernard. So we're going to shuffle that. Oh, nice. Yeah, Stefan Rennis, congratulations. So we can give you the lead credit, or you can choose an agent on your team and we'll get that deposited for you. Okay.
Hey, Sean, I'll let you know.
Yeah, okay. You can just text me. Okay. So it pays for you to write business on the weekend. And weekend, people are home. So great time for you to write business and make dials. So take advantage of that. And let's go over the base shop numbers real quick. So Jericho, are you on the call? Let's see if he's on here. Oh, I see him. Yeah, Jericho, you're muted.
Hi, Sean. Good morning. First of all, I just wanted to greet my lovely wife here a happy birthday.
Oh,
It's Gina's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Gina.
Yeah.
Birthday.
So, as a matter of fact, on her birthday, she's been getting a lot of phone calls following up with life insurance policy and plus the annuities. We have something lined up already.
Yeah.
So for the Del Rosario agency, we have Margie Alvarado with one app at 420.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
she's a pastor and she's helping clients get protected with different financial products. It's awesome. And Drake Stratton Agency. Drake?
Yeah, so we got Thomas Prouse at one app, 460 APV, Justin Diamond, two apps, 1445 APV, and then mine is actually three apps, 5292. So six apps, about 7,200 for the
Okay.
week.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for letting us know. We'll have Sheena to get that fixed. She's just traveling back to
Yep,
her
no
home.
worries.
Yeah. And Peterson Agency, Landry.
Yeah, we had Brad Aubrey with 562, Andre Adams with 569, Victoria Evans 1344, Spencer Hutchings his first two policies on one of his first lead orders. He got
Wow.
2218 instantly approved, and Brock Tinsley with 2959.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for Spencer. I think he's gonna do awesome. So congrats. And the Brennis Agency, Frank. Frank, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I forgot to unmute. I started. All right. All right. We have Kat Kusick at $90, Kanya Ojo at 587, Jorge Medina 591, Ryan, new writer, directed Jessica Jackson, McNamara 672, Charles in charge Malone 1462. I got Gale Bentivoglio 1575, Lee Winters direct to Kat Kusick, first time writer 2542.
Nice.
Ryan Bishop 2793. It's not the Hitman, man. It's like above 5, it's Hitman. We got Millicent. We're gonna call her Hitman 562, and Jessica Action Jackson 977. Wow.
Yeah.
9,000, just call it 10,000, man, with 8 apps. Congratulations, team. Keep
Yeah.
crushing it. 19 apps, 10 unique writers, 25,152. Turn it over to you.
Yeah, including the weekend business. She did over 10K. Yeah, she's on fire.
She's focused.
Yeah, love that. And she I saw the unengaged line. Amanda was like, "Oh, I think she turned the FOMO into just crazy production week," and she did.
AO run, let's
I
go.
love that. And Get a Life Agency, Mr. Stefan Brennis.
All right, we got Lima Dean at 167.62. Got Darren Patterson at 1519.84. Kathy Rizzo, amazing stuff coming out of Kathy Rizzo at 1620. And then Lucas Sloan coming back at 2682, 54 2 apps. And yours truly, 11 apps, 20,885. Total
Wow, Stefan.
505 writers, 16 apps. All but mighty here, folks. We got to get some more writers. Working on that though.
Wow.
25,875. Great job, team. Keep it up.
Yeah, wow, Stefan, you had an awesome week, man. Yeah, great job. Yeah. And the Hershey Agency, I can read this if we don't have them on the call. Hershey Agency, total of 33,686, 7 unique writers, 21 apps. We have Jerry Laracuente, Patrick Roy, Thompson Walker, Kaylin Crawford, Aaron Callahan, Bo Hirschfield, and Chris Trila, 16,000 for the week. Wow, that's awesome. Congrats, everyone. And let's go over the top 10 APV producers. So we have Lucas Sloan, 2682, Ryan Hillier, 2793, Brock Tinsley, 2959, Aaron Callahan, 3680, Drake Stratton, 4488, Millie Stewart, 5062, Jessica Jackson, 9774, Bo Hirschfield, 10,707, Chris Trila, 16,079, and Stefan Brennis leading from the front, 20,885 APV. And top app count, we have Lucas Sloan, Ryan Hilliard, Brock Tinsley, Aaron Callahan, Drake Stratton, and Millie Stewart with 2 apps, and Bo Hirschfield with 5 apps, Jessica Jackson with 8 apps, Chris Trila with 10 apps, and Stefan Brennis with 11 applications. And top agency builders. So top 3, Frank Brennis, 25,019 apps, Stefan Brennis, 25,875, 16 apps, and Bo Hirschfield, 33,686 with 21 apps. And then top key leaders, we have Kat Kusick, 3220, 3 apps. Jessica Jackson, 11,909, 10 apps. And Jason Power, 17,478 with 13 apps. And team leader, we have Ashton Hart, 1445 with 2 apps. And this is top 20 APV producers for March. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the names. Dan Reyes, Dexter. So he goes by Dexter Reyes, Thomas Prowse, Timea Aloyan, Charles Malone, Millie Stewart, Brock Tinsley, Drake Stratton, Andrea Adams, Veronica Sanchez, Erica Laughlin, Gale Bentivoglio, Kanyan Ojo, Jessica Jackson, Kat Cusick, Chris Trila, and top 5, Landry Peterson, Jorge Medina, Ryan Hilliard, Bo Hirschfield, and Stefan Brennis. And we still have a week left. And look at this, 45K for the month. Quite impressive. And this is just for 2026 year-to-date numbers. Just wanted to give a shout out real quick. So we have Thomas Prowse, Jason Powers, Caitlin Crawford, Raman Cower, Charles Malone, Aaron Callahan, Blake Olson, Millie Stewart, Kanyan Ojo, Nora Fermento, Rose Vincent, Alima Dean, Veronica Sanchez, Kathy Rizzo, Erica Laughlin, Gale Bentivoglio, Sean and Amanda Kim, Jessica Jackson, Kat Cusick, and Jorge Medina. And top 5 is Landry Peterson with 65,145, Ryan Hilliard 73,737, Chris Trila 75,765, Stefan Brennis 110,677, and Bo Hirschfield with 117,543.
Hey, Sean, I don't think that's updated, man.
It's not. It was updated last few days. I think that maybe missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few business. Yeah. So you should be number 1, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not competitive, but just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. We got this pulled up, I think, last like 2 or 3 days ago. So yeah, we'll update that. And just wanted to show you some pictures from Ignite. So founders made it out there, and also Ryan Miller, Jacob Pogue, and Brad Smith kind of host Ignite, and Danny Young, one of our favorite ever. He was there to speak at the conference. Kelly Bush was sharing a little bit about the how to recruit 5 skills we need to teach you by Darren Stubbs. And there was even a hot wing challenge. So people are eating hot wings. Like you saw the hot wing challenge on the different platforms, and they were eating some like crazy spicy things. It was a lot of fun. And there were different breakout sessions. So I taught a breakout session about objection handling with 4 of the top and elite producers, and a lot of great feedback. So I wish you guys were there. And yeah, 6 Financial Fears by Sarah Reinecke. And this in the middle was incredible. So Ed Pritchard was actually doing an interview with one of his agents, and his wife got diagnosed with metastatic cancer. And National Life Group policy, they had paid out like $400,000 or so to help the family. I think $444,000 or so to help her out with the living benefits. And it was an incredible story. And she's still alive, and most of her cancer is gone. And what we do matters. And a picture of me and Amanda. And it was really cool. So Landry was like, there's a golf suite, Top Golf suite, and we were able to hang out and play some golf and just mix and mingle. And to the right, we went to Tap Pizzeria, and we had some agents, and we had some celebration and dinner. It was an incredible event. So great seeing you. And Landry and Drake and Thomas, just taking some pictures together. Yeah, so I wanted to open it up real quick. Landry, you want to start? You want to share with us a little bit about the experience from Ignite, what you took away from it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I just want to start by I mean, I had like the most fun week you could ever have. We had such a great time at Ignite. I went straight from Ignite. I got a rental car. I drove from Dallas to Oklahoma City to meet up with my brothers to watch some March Madness. So it's just a really, really fun week, and there's not a lot of businesses that you're able just to take a week off like that and have a great time. And as far as what I learned from Ignite, so much. I took so many notes. I think the overall theme I walked away with is just there's a system at Symmetry, and if you follow it, you can be really successful. A lot of people try to reinvent the wheel. Ryan Delaney said, don't be the magician who believes they actually do magic. Yeah, just he's, kind of laid it out that this business is actually very predictable. And if you know what your numbers are, it just becomes that numbers game, and you follow the system, and you look around, there's so much evidence of people being successful. So, just follow the system.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for that. And what about you, Drake?
Yeah, I agree with Landry. It was honestly one of the funnest conferences and events that I've been to, out of any of them. And a few things that just really stick out to me, especially about this event, is just connecting with so many different agents and different people, whether they're at the level that you're at or where you're trying to be or where you've been. It's just such a culture of everyone's sharing and helping everyone. And then you get to learn from and hear the details about the business that are a little bit more in depth that you don't hear on the day to day. So the biggest thing that I would say is just it's not a cost, it's more of an investment for you to go to a conference like Ignite or Engage. And if anything, you can't afford not to go, just because you get so much out of it.
Yeah, I love that. And Thomas, how about you?
Yeah, it's my first large conference with Symmetry. It is certainly a feel-good conference. So if you're kind of feeling down or you're kind of in one of those, maybe things aren't working for you, it certainly reinvigorates you and brings out probably some energy and passion. A lot of things stood out, but I think some of the things that stood out the most was it wasn't just people on stage talking. You also had these breakout sessions that you had an opportunity to sign up for and kind of go your own way of what was interesting to you. And there's a lot to take away from those breakout sessions, and you can put those into play basically day one when you're back. So a lot of great information, opportunity to network. I had some time to spend with Ryan and TJ, who I've never met face to face. TJ was the first time I met him. So I think it's a great networking opportunity. You get to meet some folks outside of our agency. It's just all around great event. Looking forward to the Denver.
Yeah, awesome, man. Thanks for sharing that. And what about you, TJ? Speaking of TJ.
No, it was great. I had Boomerang back to Symmetry, and this is the first event that I've been back to, and it was just really great to know, Thomas, Ryan, Drake, Landry, Millie. Really great to meet you in person and see your daughter. So, and of course you and Sean and Amanda. I think we have a great team in place, and I'm really excited for us really building and driving into conference. And it's clear that there's a lot of momentum right now at Symmetry. So there's a lot of cool stuff happening for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, TJ. Yeah, I'm so glad you made it. And I mean, you have a day job and you're working and going to conference at the same time, trying to juggle everything, but you didn't have an excuse. You just made it happen. So proud of you for doing that. And Ryan Hilliard.
Yes, sir.
Top producer. What's going on?
I would say the best things about conference is it just gives you the momentum that you need. And what I love about Symmetry is it doesn't matter if you're in our master agency or you're in someone else's agency. Like, everybody wants everybody to win. And these conferences give you the tools, everything you need to just like, okay, what's the next step I need to take to get to the next step of my business? So I just love the culture and energy of everybody wants everyone to succeed.
Yeah. And what was your favorite class or maybe segment?
Funny enough, I have my notes right here from Chris Leake's presentation. His 4 commitments to your profit superpowers of, master the mundane, develop your sales skills, be resourceful, and just keep it simple. So those are the 4 things that you need to just master profitability here.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, well put. Yeah, thanks, Ryan. And Millie, your daughter was there too.
Yeah, she's the reason why I got there. I had surgery, so I had to bribe my doctor to let me come. So I promised him that I would be on the scooter. So I had fun zooming through the hotel on the scooter. But when I first got there, saw
Mm.
Danny Young. So I
Yeah.
kind of like, I guess I kind of scared him because I almost like attacked him, but he was
Yeah.
very, very nice. Him and Sandy. I met Edward Pritchard on the elevator, and it's
Mm.
funny because we see them and they're so approachable, which
Yeah.
is phenomenal. Jim Larson, I met him in the April when they came here to Philadelphia in April.
Mm.
And I got there because of my daughter. So
Yeah.
she said that she would help me out, which I really didn't need any help. But like I said, I had surgery a couple of weeks back and they wasn't going to let me come.
Yeah.
Outside of the delays with the airlines, because we got there like 3 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. But the biggest takeaway is just hanging with our base shop and how they all embrace my daughter.
Yeah.
She's a golf coach, so she had a great time. And thanks to Thomas Prouse, she went and she scheduled her exam.
Wow.
I didn't know she was having a problem because she never told me. But
Yeah.
she sat there, she told him, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. So he got her and she came right home and scheduled it. I think it's like April 3rd or something. And it's really fast. So I have to thank him very much because she's very intelligent. And I told her, you're on the golf course. You need to be selling insurance. You're on the golf course. But
Yeah.
I don't know what else he said to her, but it resonated with her and she went on and
Yeah.
scheduled her exam. So, and they always say never miss a conference. I will never ever miss a conference. And I had to come home on Wednesday morning because my father-in-law is in hospice.
Mm.
So and no one wanted me to come home, but I just felt so guilty. I just couldn't sit there. But then when I got home, my father-in-law looked at me and said, why are you here? So
Mhm.
I was
Yeah.
like, well, I wanted to come home to see you. He said I would have waited for you. So anyway, but I'm glad I really came and it was really phenomenal. And of course, you and the lovely Amanda, I hope she gets well quick.
Yeah.
Really, really lovely. So I had a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Millie. And yeah, we love having you and your daughter there. And sometimes because you're the mom, they don't want to hear you. They don't
Right.
want to hear what you have to say, but somebody else, like a third party, tell them to give that validation. So I'm so glad that Thomas was able to help her get more interested in
Yes.
doing
I
the
thank him for that. You just
yeah,
don't know. Yeah.
yeah, awesome. All right, and Jamie.
Yes,
Yeah, share with us. How was your first conference with us?
that was a phenomenal. I love conferences like this, but being with Symmetry and seeing, as it was already stated, the camaraderie and everybody trying to help one another. Didn't matter where you're from, people would just sit and kind of listen to each other talk and then jump in and offer, their 2 cents. And it was super helpful, meeting people from all over the country. My favorite takeaways that I got came from Danny Young. He's hilarious on stage, but he said, I have 4 pages of notes from him. He said, change brings 100%, I'm sorry, change brings pain 100% of the time. And that hit me because, of course, that's something that people have a hard time with is making changes with things. And
Yeah.
so I found a lot of value in that. And then he had 4 winning takes 4 things. I got reading, of course, read about successful people, about personal improvement, all of those things. Associate, make sure you're associating with people with like mindsets, especially if it's within this business, make sure that you're associating with those people. People, navigate life together. We go through
Yeah.
this together. Attending all of these different things. I've already got my stuff ready to go for Denver. One thing I will say that I learned in this with attending the next one is to stay at the facility.
Yeah.
Stephanie and I stayed elsewhere, and I felt like we missed out on, getting to know a lot more people than we could have. So, we plan on staying there this next time so that we can spend more time with a lot more people. And then the final one that really hit me from Danny was struggle. This is the 4th one, struggle. Struggle is your friend. It makes you stronger, not weaker. And I started reading a book called Jump by Steve Harvey. And that's one of the things he says in there too. He says, we learn a lot in our struggles. And so I think that we just need to struggle to success.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome, Jimmy. Thank you for sharing that.
Mhm.
And I wanted to finish up with just an amazing story I heard at conference, and it was a such an incredible, just how would I say, insight. And Bo Eason. So Bo Eason, he is an NFL player, and he played in the same era as Jerry Rice, who is considered one of the best wide receiver of all time. And he just kind of sharing his story when he was together working at the 49ers. And one of the quotes I wanted to share with you today is, "Today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can accomplish what others can't." And this is a quote by Jerry Rice. And something that I wanted to share with you today is what we took away. And so Bo Eason was on the stage. He was a special guest, and just like the picture that he depicted was incredible. And the pretty much the title is "Be the Player, Not the Spectator." And I want to share the story with you that I heard at Ignite, because I truly believe that can change the way you approach your business or in your life. And the speaker, Bo Eason, he's a former NFL player, and he told a story about a guy he used to play against, and his name is Jerry Rice. Now, for those of you who may not know, Jerry Rice is considered one of the best to ever do it. And statistically, no one is even close to him. And he has more touchdowns than the guy in second place by such a big margin. So it's almost untouchable, they say. And Bo said that he used to play against Jerry Rice when he was with the Houston Oilers. And then one day he gets traded to San Francisco 49ers. So now imagine that. They're working together. You go from competing against one of the best in the world to now being a teammate with him. And first day of training camp, Bo had a personal rule in his life: "I'll always be the first one on the field and the last one to leave." And he did that for like 20 years straight. And so he walks out early that first day, expecting to be the first one there. And when he looks out on the field, Jerry Rice is already there. Now, think about that. The greatest player in the game, the one who doesn't need to prove anything to anyone, is still the first one on the field. And later, the full team comes out. There are about 100 players at the training camp. Most of them are rookies fighting to make the team. They're nervous, they're hungry. But the veterans like Bo, Jerry Rice, they're already locked in. And people who already made it, they usually take it a little easy. They could go at like half speed and they can just get through the practice, right? Because they already have made the team. They don't have to really prove anything. So then they start warming up, and there's like a line of wide receivers, and Joe Montana, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, is throwing them the ball. And each player runs out at about half speed, catches the ball, stops, and then walks back and gives the ball back to Joe, right? So that he can throw it to the next person. And then it's Jerry Rice's turn, and the ball is snapped, and he explodes full speed, catches the ball, and instead of stopping, he keeps running, like full on running. 50 yards, 70 yards, 100 yards, all the way to the end zone every time. Not just like catching the ball and just walking back. Every time he's actually doing a touchdown. So everyone's confused. They're literally looking at each other like, what is he doing? Because everybody else is doing it a little bit, catch the ball and just run back. And then he turns around, runs all the way back full speed again, and he hands the ball back to Joe, gets back in the line. Next guy goes. And he's still doing half speed, stop, walk back. And Jerry again, full speed, end zone back again and again and again through the whole practice. So Bo said he must have run miles worth of sprints during that simple warm up and training. So after practice, Bo goes up to him and asks, "Jerry, what's the deal with that? Why do you do that every time?" And Jerry says something so simple, but so powerful. He says, "Bo, it's very simple. Every time these hands touch a ball, this buddy ends up in an end zone. every time. Doesn't matter if it's a practice or it's actually a game day, doesn't matter. Every time he touches the ball, he actually runs to the end zone. And wow, I was like, that's incredible. And that's not motivation. That's not hype. Like that's like identifying him. That's his identity, right? And he trained himself so deeply that finishing wasn't something he thought about. It's just who he was. And that's why there are no accidents. That's why he became one of the greatest to ever do it, because when it mattered, he didn't have to try harder. He already had built that habit, and that's just himself. Now, let me bring this to you. So, because whether you realize it or not, you have the same field. Your field, so our field in this business is making calls, setting up appointments, sitting with clients, handling objections. And most people, they go what? Half speed. They dial halfway, right? They present halfway, they commit halfway, just doing it just enough and say that you gave it all. And they pretty much catch the ball, but they don't run to the end zone every time. Shortcuts, right? Then they wonder why they're not winning. See, success in this business, it's not about what you do once. Anybody can have a phenomenal week or a month, but it's about what you do every single time consistently. And Jerry Rice didn't turn it on during just the game. He lived at that level every single part of his life, whether it's practice or if it's game day. Every rep, every route, every day. And Bo said something else that really hit me. He called that a generosity, but not money, but giving your full self. Are you really giving your full self and you're really trying the best that you can on everything? Like your effort, your energy, like your focus every single time. And he said, your personal story holds the key to your life. Your income, your impact, your future, it's already inside of you, but most people, they don't fully give it. They hold back. I'm just gonna do just enough. Oh, but it's not working. Okay, I try my best. And you hesitate, you hold yourself back, and you try to stay comfortable. And I'm a victim of that sometimes. Why am I doing that? Like, instead of pushing it harder, just like maybe feeling a little comfortable, your comfort zone. So here's my challenge to you, or me, or us. From today forward, every time we touch the ball, or every time we are in this business doing different activities, we want to finish. Every dial, every call, we're finishing. Every appointment, finish. Every opportunity, finish. Every recruiting call you do, potential agent, you finish. And decide every time I step on the field, I end up in the end zone. And that was so just such an amazing way of seeing your life, is that a lot of people are spectators. You know, one thing that they said that was so relatable is, do you know, like fans? Fans are in the stadium, they're sitting there watching the game, but they don't need to be locked in. They're not the ones catching the ball, throwing the ball. So they can eat their hot dog and they're just watching. It's easy to talk crap on the side. But the real deal, who are actually players on the field, they're giving them all they got. You know, what is it? The best to ever do it. Tom Brady doesn't say, "Oh, I'm just gonna half-ass it today," or I'm confused what I'm gonna do today. You gotta be locked in, right? So, because at the end of the day, you're either the player or a spectator. There's only two options. So do you want to be a player in your life, or do you want to just be a spectator as your life passes by? And we didn't come this far. We didn't build this team. We didn't step into this opportunity to just sit in the stands. And we came here to win. We came here to grow. We came here to build something bigger than ourselves. So be the player of your life. Give everything you got, every rep, every time. because I know if you do that, you are gonna be able to accomplish anything you want in your life. I know that. And you can be honest with yourself. Did I really give everything I got? And most people will say no. So I just want you to know that we're in this together. It's a team sport. We work together. We encourage each other. We help other agents. That's just the Symmetry culture, and even within our Kin Master agency. And I want you to know that we have our back. And I tell our agents and our leaders that we will go wars for our agents. We got your back. So if you are in the trenches, if you're really trying to make this work, you're in a dark place financially, mentally, spiritually, whatever that is, the only way for you to snap out of it and move forward is you have to be 100% honest with yourself and give everything you got. And I know you'll be successful. So let's go take it to the end zone. Let's dial in and let's not be a spectator and regret later that, man, my life happened to me and I just let the life happen to me and I never had the control of my life. Or you can say, I'm the player, I'm the main character of my story, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to take my life to the next level and give the financial freedom to my loved ones and my family. And I want you to really think about that today because life is hard, but it's how you react to it. If life happens and you're like, "Oh, I'm too weak," and you fall and never get up, then now your story is a failure. But even if something happened and you got knocked down, you get back up and you keep going, then you become a success. So I challenge you today, write your own personal story. I want to see where you end up at, and only person that can take you there is yourself. So I'm super fired up. I'm fired up. We want to take this to the next level. We want to help you get there. So let's lock in and let's have a wonderful week. And thank you so much for sharing your experience at Ignite. And next conference, let's be all there. I know we had like weddings, we had family health issues. There's a lot of stuff going on, but let's put it in the calendar for Engage and let's lock in and let's get it done. All right. Thank you for jumping on and have a wonderful week. Talk to you later.